my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Strike two. Yellow, 43. Field, black. Ready.
Now it's Young. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. It's Wester on the catch. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Third and just 2 to go.
Return.
So in Reed, the give to McCaffrey. And dodge the tackle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oops, knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow, down. 45, white, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready. Watch out now. Kick it. Ready.
On second down. What a hit! And the ball's loose! But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Carolina in punt formation. Hill back deep to return. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. On the move, headed right. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now. They go play fake with Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Panthers nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, Fred.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Get this out quickly, it's McMillan. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Red, yellow.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
9-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Alpha, sit on.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. 10 flat. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Fight, 97. Set, go.
You draw it up for him. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 33, yellow. Cut.
Young's going to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. It's a Bryce Young touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, report! Report! What?
From the gun, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
DC, ready? 180! Get up! Get up!
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Panthers get to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Set, cut. 50, grit, cut, cut.
Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Here we go. This, red, green. Claws red. Hey.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Third and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Forward.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
180! Press it! Press it!
Now Jackson. And finds Adams downfield. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready! Ready! 180. Nice shot.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Come on, up. Come on. 180. 180 shot. Hey, come on. 180. 180 shot. You. 13. Shot.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. 45. Yellow. 1. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. He picks up his own fumble. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 7-yard line.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Report.
Third and long for him here. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Trevor Wallace has it! And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick. After the penalty, still running their kicker out there, and they're going to take the single point. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Panthers 14, Ravens 13.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
No, we changed it. 180. Where's it at?
And again, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Look at this, option play. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And Baltimore finishes the return of the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens picked up the fumble and ran it home. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Ravens 21.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Young working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
And going play action. Young. No place to go. Ravens take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Here we go. You, yellow. Steel, black. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He stays up. Getting out to his left. Short pickup to their own 31. Namdi Matabike making that stop.
As a quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
Now Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Lamar off the play fake. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alpha, sit on.
A toss right side to Henry. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Big strike to Wester. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Hey, sit hot. 180. Nice shot.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pitch it to Henry. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
180. Nice shot.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
180. Shut up.
Once more, here's Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On the return, this is Etienne. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Drill, 52.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Number 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap, Matty Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. The 40. Into the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
On the
Now
double.
Young and the Panthers going for 2.
Come
The
on, set.
Panthers will line up for the
Ten,
two-point
ready.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. I feel like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And no guys on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
On one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Sit on, what? Sit on.
It's an option. Loses it again. Panthers pick this one up. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers down by only 2 in the 4th. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
For the two-point conversion.
Young's throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
The left side caught by Andrews. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit on. Ready. Hey, sit on. Sit on.
Back to throw. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. Escapes a defender. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On one, ready.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hey, report. Sit on. Sit on.
Here he is to throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have taken the lead late. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
35, Panthers 28.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He'll look to throw it. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Setting up to pass. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now.
Sharp, 7-6, black ultra. Ready. Yellow, white, blue. Hut.
Young to throw it. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
3rd and 1.
To throw. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Let's go. Yellow, hut.
Desperation time here. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go. Red 33, yellow. Beetle blue. Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Hut. Blue 32.
Here's Young again. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down.
Set. Smash, red, blue, yellow. check.
Looking to throw it. Quick slant, that's Williams. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Mega. Come on, set. Block 40. Ready.
Throwing now. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronx.